What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and we had a lot more Fortnitemares 2025 cosmetics decrypted, so in today's YouTube video, we'll be showcasing all of those things to you. However, disclaimer that we put in the previous video, we won't be able to tell you about pricing and the release date of most of the cosmetics, mainly because Epic's been weird with the release dates. They've been saying certain things release at certain times, and then other things they just haven't mentioned at all, like Poppy's Playtime Huggy Wuggy, and they decided to completely stop showcasing the price points to content creators who are getting the cosmetics early, so now that information's just kind of gone. No one knows the actual prices until they release in the item shop. But we still have a decent amount of things to show you guys in today's video, and as a quick little disclaimer, if you're curious what might still be encrypted, it appears that we have a lot of cosmetic files still encrypted. If I count real quickly here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 different pack files that are currently encrypted that we can't showcase yet, that could most likely have a whole entire Fortnitemares set inside of it. With all of that out of the way, however, let's start off the showcase by talking about the outfits first. First off, we get Huggy Wuggy from the Poppy's Playtime collaboration. You may notice there is a lot of fur going on with this outfit, and that is because these are one of the outfits that if you have high graphic settings, it's actually going to have more fuzziness. So what I'm going to do here is I'm on TSR Epic right now for my graphic setting. I'm going to pause the video, switch over to DLSS, and I'm going to show you the difference on the fur when you're using lower graphic fidelity options. So here it is on like the max settings, and now here we are on quality DLSS. As you can see, there is no fur really whatsoever. It's like a fur texture that's applied to the outfit itself, and you know, it is kind of interesting that more outfits are starting to do this effect where if you're using higher quality graphical settings, you're not using DLSS or anything, you actually get to see a full fuzziness. Once again, as a recap, here it is with the fur off in DLSS, or you know, I guess DLSS on. And here we are with TSR Epic actually enabled. You can see once again the fur makes a huge difference on these outfits, so I'm definitely gonna have to increase the graphics I record at when I make these videos, because I typically do DLSS, but I mean, if I have to do this so you guys can see the full effect of everything, I gotta do it. You know, I gotta give the people what they want. Next up, however, we have the Ghostface skin right here. Now this will be in tonight's item shop reset, I do believe. I could be wrong there. Let me double check that real quickly for you guys. Yeah, Ghostface is releasing in the item shop tonight, the same day this video comes out, so it's pretty cool that we'll be able to see him. Of course, you could already transform into him in-game, but now we have the skin version decrypted that we're able to actually showcase. And then we have the grabber with the description of Revenge Never Dies from the Black Phone? I forget what the movie's actually called. I know he's from, like, this movie that involves a phone or something. I don't really watch, like, you know, horror slasher films or anything like that. But he has 3 different styles. He has Frown, he has Silent, which has no mouth at all, and then we have the Smile variant right here. Now we're going to go back to Huggy Wuggy, as I think he's the best one to kind of look at whenever we're showcasing everything else. He just adds a little bit of that goofy flair to everything. Let's talk about the new back blings. We got the cold color back bling right here with the description of, oh, you'll pay phone. We have our, actually, I'll go ahead and show it up close if you're curious what it looks like from like the left and right side. We have ourselves the back bling pickaxe combo Crystal Lake Life Preserver back bling for Jason. Now this one we will show you how it reacts with the pickaxes in a moment, so if you're curious, will it equip the pickaxes that are actually for Jason? Yes it does, but it has a little weird caveat about it. We have ourselves Daphne's Mystery Locket for the whole entire Scooby-Doo collaboration, which has 3 different images it can show you. It can show you this one of Fred. As you continue onwards, however, it can show you a spiral as well, which I think might show up next if we're lucky. Yep, there's a spiral, and then there is a 3rd image they use on top of that, which I think is like just a house, if I remember correctly. I didn't really look at it too much, but we got Fred again. It's kind of like an RNG thing. You just gotta hope that you actually get the one you want to see. So there is one more image that we're waiting to show up here on the reactiveness. There it is right there. There's a little like house mansion type thing that you have. We have Ghostface Kit as an actual back bling. Now the knife right here will be de-equipped and equipped in your hand when you use the pickaxe as well. And we can see a cracked version of the Ghostface mask, which makes me wonder why we didn't get that as an option for the Ghostface skin at all. But hey, you know, it's still a cool little back bling to have in the game. We have the grab pack for Huggy Wuggy, of course, right here. You can see the left and right with the blue and red hands. After that, we have some more stuff like Sarah Ravencroft's Spellbook, which is a reactive back bling right here with a very cool like visual effect that actually applies. I'm not for sure what it's reactive for, because it doesn't mention specifically elimination reactive, but I assume it's either like taking damage or shooting someone or getting downed or something like that, or fully eliminating someone, who knows, that we gotta kind of keep our eyes out for. We have the Scooperoni pizza back bling, which I think looks amazing. I mean, look at that. You have like jiggle physics on the pizza cheese on top and bottom of everything else. I got the Shaggy Super Sandwich Elimination Reactive Back Bling. As you get eliminations, the sandwich is going to increase in size until it gets an exclamation mark, meaning that it's at the highest size possible. Right there, this is the tallest the actual sandwich can be on your back, but if you get more eliminations, I think it replays this final animation once again for you, just so it's like, hey, you know, you can still have little pop-up jump thing right there, just without having anything else added to it. And then we have ourselves the Black Knight Back Bling, which is reactive as well. This is the only reactivity, just it kind of activating and deactivating and reactivating, so nothing too crazy there, but it's a pretty interesting back bling to actually see. Now, next up, we're going to go ahead and equip some of these different back blings to show you the reactivity here. So firstly, with Ghostface Hunting Knife, when you have it equipped with the back bling as well, it's going to be gone from the back bling. When we go ahead and swing the Ghostface Hunting Knife right here, you can see how it has the little hit effect right there. And then if we go over to, where is it, the Crystal Lake Life Preserver back bling, and we equip Jason's Blade Kit, with both of the pickaxe variants actually equipped here, you actually take off both from the back bling, and if we go ahead and swing it, you can see what that looks like. However, a little bit of a disclaimer here, if you just equip the axe, it's not going to show, you know, the machete still on the back. Both of the items are still going to be de-equipped from the backs, or from the back, and same thing with the actual machete right here. The axe isn't on the back anymore either, so it's one of those things where regardless of if you're dual wielding or you're single wielding one of the items, it's not going to actually allow the other one to stay on the back bling itself. But still some nice reactivity right there, so let's go ahead and talk about the other things that are pickaxes this update. We have the Slappy Sledge for Huggy Wuggy. We have ourselves the Black Knight's Helm. We have ourselves Bone and Bowl. We have the reactive Creepy Candelabra. Or Candelabra? I don't know how to say that. But whenever you're hitting with it, the flames turn purple. We have ourselves the Grabber Frost Axe right here. We have the Hoagie Hitter. And then lastly, we got ourselves the Velma's Investigation Kit pickaxe. For the glider, we have a Scooby-Doo Green Ghost glider right here that you're able to actually get. You can see what it looks like if we deploy it from the side if you're curious. And then as usual, no new kicks, no new contrails, no new auras. And as we go down here, we have a few new emotes. Now, if there's a lack of audio in some of these, it's due to copyright. I'll try to explain what the copyrighted audio is, because there is one emote that has some pretty nice audio that we probably won't be able to showcase to you guys, that you'll see as we continue going through here. But it seems like most of them kind of have safe audio that we're able to actually use in the game, and safe audio that you're able to just kind of listen to as, you know, everything progresses. So here's this emote. That was the loop right there. Here's the Friday the 13th emote. He'll go ahead and kind of like hold it to the side, to the right side, you know, tap on it, be like, hey, look at the date, guys. I don't know if you knew this. It's the 13th. Go do that over to the left side, and then just kind of loops that. We have the Knife Cleaner emote for Ghostface. And then here is where the copyrighted audio most likely comes into play here. I'm actually going to unmute my... Okay, yeah, it is copyrighted. So this plays the What's New Scooby-Doo song as you're driving around, which is pretty cool to actually see them doing, but it is copyrighted, so we can't show it in this video. So you can just assume as like, what's new Scooby-Doo? No, 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 no. Gonna solve that mystery. You can expect that to go on. And it plays like a decent amount of the song. I think it plays like 30 seconds of the song or something. After that, we have the Grabber's little Popster mobile right here. Abracadabra Entertainment and Supplies, and then, you know, turns around to the side there to actually pop all the balloons. And I don't know what just happened there, and that's kind of where the loop actually occurs for the emote. You can see what it looks like from this view, with him just popping everything. After that, we got the Machete Paddle for the Crystal Lake Waters, you know, Jason emote right here. But there is a little bit of cool reactivity, so as you're swimming around, you'll see a little bubbles in the ground. And then look at that, we got a Jason Llamacorn, or whatever they call those in the game, that kind of just pops up from the water. And then every time you hit the right side, he will slowly appear afterwards with the bubbles and everything. It's a cool little loop there. After that, we got the Scooby Gang Run emote right here. Traversal, of course. And honestly, this might rival doing the full tilt emote. And then we have the Shaggy special emote as well. I'll let you see this. He sniffs them both. He's like, I want them, but I can't eat both. You know what? I'm going to merge them all together. And then that's what you get here. You get the Super Shaggy Sandwich. Now as we go down here, we have a few different wraps. So we have the damage reactive Vengeful Seeker wrap. If we go ahead and shoot it here, you can see the reactivity. Actually, I don't know if damage reactivity shows up in... There we go. Yeah, the damage reactivity is all the little cracks on the wrap itself, and then it slowly goes away. And I mean, it does the same thing if we kind of animate it on the actual Huggy Wuggy skin we have equipped as well. Eventually, the damage reactivity will actually pop in right there. You can see it. And then we have the Cold Revenge reactive wrap and animated one. So we go ahead and shoot it. He smiles, and we get this little like ice cold frost effect on the edges. I'll do it right here as well so you can see that. So there is the reactivity that wrap has. For loading screens, we have a few new ones. We got Huggy's Horrors with a description of Down the Hatch. We got ourselves Nana Nightmare, a description of he can forget about the sequel. We have ourselves Tangled Mystery with a description of Rutrow. We have The Final Fish with a description of someone has to survive, right? And then we got Who's There with a description of he's calling for you. I can't show you the new jam track, which is What's New Scooby-Doo, because that is something that isn't even in the API as of yet, but we can show you the new vehicle. So, what happened to my wheels? My wheels are missing. Okay, hold on. Let me just... What? No, okay, we're just not going to question that. If I reload the vehicle, is it going to pop my wheels back up, please? Thank you. Nope, alright. We're just going to have no wheels while showing this. So here's the mystery machine. No option to disable the cell shading or to do custom colors or anything like that. You're only restricted to a few set decals. So here is the haunting decal you can equip on it if you would like. And then here is the sponsored by Scooby Snacks decal if it equip. Hello? There we go. Sponsored by Scooby Snacks decal right here that you can equip as well. And that's kind of all you get for this actual vehicle, right? You get 3 little decals you're able to equip. It's going to be cel-shaded regardless of what you want. And then you get 1 wheel here, which apparently is just gone. If I scroll up here, can we? Okay, here. I'll let you guys just look at the wheels on the Octane. This is what the mystery machine wheels look like. The mystery machine threads. Since I loaded it there. Okay, there. Now it properly shows up, so I can show you this. I have no clue what's going on with my... Why? Why is the locker so buggy today? I'm concerned. But here is the wheels. You can see what they look like on the mystery machine. And that is something you're going to be able to get in the collaboration. For the trail, we got Mystery Groove right here. Nice little trail you can actually have. And then we have this boost, which is the Mystery Groove boost as well, that you're able to pick up in the item shop, I do believe. Or it could be a free reward, who knows. We have 1 new instrument skin being the Mystery Ink Strummer right here that you can go ahead and equip. Now this is going to be for, of course, you know, the whole entire collaboration with Scooby-Doo. But if we look closely at the back of it right here, we can actually see this cool little thing, which I thought was pretty nice to mention here. But I think after saying all of that, we've pretty much shown you everything there is to show that got decrypted today. So I hope you champs and champets enjoyed today's YouTube video, and actually, let's see if anything has a Lego model. And disappointingly, nothing here has a Lego model. Alrighty. This is Huggy Wuggy apparently, this is Ghostface, and this is the Grabber, guys. Apparently, they're all just Lego Oh, okay, Ghostface is a little spooky now. But the only Lego models that got added with these decryptions were the Lego models for the Scooby-Doo gang, and it uses the exact versions as the Lego Dimension models as well. So if you use like Fred, it's going to look a little bit different than the Fred we actually have in the Fortnite item shop. Until next time, however, I hope champs and champets enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.